Welcome to Bro Taste This.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. The first video of Bro Taste This. I am Luis Pablo, and joined with me is Phil Golden Corrall.
Hi, I got a mouthful of bread.
And Juan Legend.
Thank you for joining us in the Bro Taste This cinematic universe.
Yeah, and I thought it would have been perfect to actually start the videos where we actually met each other. And it was actually in this room that I told the story of Phil Corrall walking in.
This is a room.
So I was sitting there, and there's that door that's behind our
producer,
our
Alo.
producers.
Super producer, Alo.
Wait, are we
Super
recording now
producer,
right now?
Adriana.
Yeah, we recorded.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey, hi. Whoa.
Whoa.
We're recording everything. So we had a lot of technical difficulties.
Definitely where the magic happened here, though.
Yeah, but that's how you earn your lumps, you know? Mm-hmm. Where you kind of struggle a little bit, and then we're going to get started afterwards. But we are here at Geneva, and we're going to have a few courses. We're going to go through it and give our input on how we select wine, how we select food, and on top of that, just give our recommendations for going forward. How are you guys?
Perfect.
Doing good. You know, recently I've been stricken with a severe case of melancholy. Severe
You
case.
got the blues.
You got the
the
blues
blues.
going
Got the blue Christmas. Got the blue Christmas. Been listening to a lot
Sorry,
of...
guys. It's his first time out.
I spill on myself all the time.
I can't blame you. I made a... Oh
Yeah,
my
melancholy,
God.
what's going on, dude? Christmas is around
Why
the
are you
corner.
blue, man?
Honestly, I've been bumbling everywhere. I've been breaking things and all this stuff and listening to Christmas music to cheer myself up, but...
Yeah, is it helping?
No, I've been only picking the sad Christmas music, which I didn't even think was a thing.
What are you
Those
listening
are my
to
favorites.
that's sad Christmas music?
Grandma got run over by a ranger. It's about loss. It's about family. And I'm trying to cheer
About the loss
myself.
of family.
When you said you're listening to sad Christmas music, the first thought in my head was, what fucking sad Christmas song is he
I thought you were talking about those like really gothic sounding instrumental.
you're talking about the
Christian
covers of,
music,
like-
yeah.
Oh, no.
That glees me up.
Have
like-
you guys heard those jazz covers of like rap songs?
No.
No,
They're
what?
fucking awful.
They sound
They're
terrible.
awful?
They're like, wet ass pussy. And they're all like, they're like super like uppity, and no one should listen to those. There's no reason for anyone to listen to those.
I'll take you to
They're
the
so
candy
Why would they
shop.
make that? What?
I don't know. I have
Yeah,
no-
self-awareness, guys.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, it's a meme, get it? But it's like, no. It's a meme if it's like 2 or 3,
Yeah.
but it's way too many. Let's talk about what we have in front of us. We have the first course. We did take a few shots. We have a charcuterie board as well as a salad. So, Juan, I think you are the most familiar with what's on the plates. I wasn't paying attention.
Are you saying that right? Just to make sure I say it right. Charcuterie board?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie, no?
Charcuterie.
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 I believe charcuterie.
I
Coochie
believe-
coochie.
The House of Gucci? Charcuterie board.
Jared Leto's awesome performance in the House of Gucci.
The House of Gucci.
Yo, speaking of
Award-winning.
Gaga in her first movie, I just saw that shit. I would watch that over the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That shit was a
A
masterpiece.
Star is Born?
That thing was great.
Yeah, that's a great movie that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was also a remake.
A little late to the party.
I know, but it was also a remake.
The cheese I'm eating is about to make me go gaga. What is
Yeah, let's
this?
talk about this.
What is this? Blueberry? No.
Yeah, I actually can't
Which one are
eat
you?
cheese.
Which one are you looking
So
at
what are you guys
first?
trying?
It smells like goat.
Which one? What color is it?
I mean, the white.
The golden one.
It's not the biggest,
I
and
think
it's
you
not
have-
the one that has holes
We
in
have
it.
3 cheeses in front of us.
But it's the
All
one
right.
that smells like a
Let's
goat.
pick a,
I
okay,
think
the one
that's
that
the
smells
wine
like
cheese.
a goat. That one is a Mexican 3 cheese blend or 3 milk blend. It has sheep, goat, and cow milk in there, and it is a Mexican wine. So,
I believe my mom calls it leches.
Tres leches.
Is that what that is?
Tres leches.
Quite literally, yeah.
Oh,
it's literally
it's a
a 3
cheese
goat.
mix. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a 3
All right.
milk cheese.
What do you guys think of them?
Oh, so far the goat cheese, wow,
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, good.
This is
I'm a
actually
cheesy
really
guy, so it's a high
really
compliment.
good. It's a little salty, a little nutty.
Yeah, it's good though. Interesting.
It's got an interesting amount of funk, but like,
But good though.
yeah, it's a very just a hint of funk. Nothing.
Oh wow. What's
really
the
like
what's the middle cheese again? Not the Merlot. Yeah.
That one is a Wisconsin. If I remember correctly, a cheddar truffle.
Oh yeah, truffle. Yeah.
Is it good?
You know what I always wanted to have? A truffle pig. Either a pet pig or eat a truffle
they don't
pig.
train pigs as much anymore.
Really?
What do they do now?
Dogs. because
Damn,
the pigs
this
would
thing
always
is
eat them.
great.
Is it?
Holy shit!
Which one?
It's like a truffle in your mouth. It
Oh,
tastes
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like truffle fries. I think
Which
it's
one's
great.
that? Is that the farthest one?
The really golden one.
Fuck it.
Because Pablo's the reason why you're not having
I'm
cheese there.
heavily lactose intolerant.
You
Oh,
didn't-
you're not. Oh, I didn't
eat
even
your
notice.
lactate?
I'll eat lactate when I get home.
Okay, good.
I'll just swallow like 6 pills.
No, to self, bring lactate.
Bring lactate next time.
He's putting himself
let's all
in
take a bite
pain
of this.
for you guys.
I'm putting a little bit of fig compote
do that.
on a
Fuck it.
cracker
For America.
with my truffle cheese, so it's gonna have a lot of crunch, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of
Let's all take
nutty.
a bite at the same time.
Damn, my man, you just put the whole
Hell yeah.
the whole fig on there.
Yeah, all right.
Let me add a little bit more, man.
Yeah, you got it. Bro,
Jesus,
Ooh.
we're-
it's already on the plate. You
This
might
is
as
like a
well-
fancy s'mores, if you think
Yeah,
about
all right,
it.
you guys ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. A clank. Honestly, the movie Ratatouille, in the beginning, there's a scene where he's like eating cheese with grapes, and I just did it. By God.
I love when he's trying to explain to that guy like the cheese, and he's like, I just eat trash. He's like, I could give a shit less what you're talking about. Wow.
That was delicious.
Ladies, have you tasted the cheese yet?
I highly recommend you do.
Dive deep at that. Right? But yeah, let's eat this. So you're already here. It also came with this charcuterie board came with prosciutto, some beautiful crackers, and apricot jam.
Nope. Fig jam. Golden fig jam.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
do you
some
guys
grapes and a hard salami as well.
I feel like you can't go wrong with the charcuterie board, just because you are getting like, all right, what's
a variety, right?
What's the best shit from that restaurant that they can afford?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
not in a bad way, but like, you know,
Like, what's the best, or what's their taste in these products?
right? Because
You
they're
know,
always
like-
gonna have some cheese, some fruit, crackers, some jam.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always a safe choice. So, especially if you're like at a nicer place and people are kind of worried to order something, order a charcuterie board. There's gonna be
Always
few-
a safe bet, yeah.
Yeah, especially they'll have olives and like preserved fruit on there, which is always amazing. So
Plus, if they fuck up the charcuterie board, get out of there.
yeah.
That-
If,
That's how you know. Don't go on.
that's a good question. Do you guys wait to order the whole meal, or do you guys get the appetizer and then order the entrees, or do you guys just like everything at once?
You know what? It wouldn't be a bad strategy to do what you're saying,
The fact that Phil just said that just blew my mind.
but I don't typically do that.
I just do what the movies teach me.
That's a really good idea.
You
is-
do seem like a guy who would let that happen to
Yeah.
you.
Just get an appetizer, and if the appetizer's not good, it takes a while. You're like, fuck this. Hey, you know what? My babysitter just called. I'm gonna head out. Instead of being disappointed by the whole meal.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys actually have never done that before?
I have never done that in my life. I've walked out of places.
I've done it like at
ordered
least 4 times this
appetizers.
summer. At least 4 times this summer.
4 times in town.
We also have a wine with us. This is a Spanish wine,
Yeah.
and it pairs really well with everything we're having.
It really does. It's
This is
very
going to go
crisp.
well with the cheese.
Some pear, green apple flavors in there. Very mineral forward. Almost some salinity to it.
Yeah.
Like it smells like sea salt or like the ocean spray sort of thing.
It even got a nice body of color to it. It
Yeah.
shines bright in the
very
light.
golden yellow for a wine with these flavors. It's not. Yeah, it doesn't have any oakiness or any like
Ooh.
butteriness that I can.
That's
detect.
amazing.
If you look at it long enough, it actually sparkles at you.
Yeah, I think
winks
probably has
right
to do
back
with the
at you.
chandeliers, but it could be the wine too. No, it's really good. Do you guys always get white wine for your appetizer and then red wine for your entree?
No, I don't. I typically do kind of stick to like one and just ride it out.
I love starting with a cocktail.
Do you?
I love
Oh, yeah.
starting with a cocktail. Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm enjoying dinner. I'm gonna enjoy myself,
Damn.
and you can't go wrong with an old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna
a classic old fashioned would have been great. Yeah.
I'm a Manhattan guy myself.
I started with white. Yeah.
Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a man. I love Manhattans.
Dude.
Right here, buddy. I love Manhattans. Extra sweet vermouth in that shit.
Maybe we'll
but
have
please,
that.
please make sure it's refrigerated. If not, I'll send it back.
Damn.
I don't want that Carlo Rossi shit. Send that shit back.
Not today. Not today. Good
They
sir.
got salami and prosciutto on the dish, right?
Oh, those are the two meats in my mouth.
In my mouth.
Pause. That's really good.
Oh, this salami is delicious.
Well, it's really good. Wow,
I'm about to try my Merlot.
this is really good. I'm gonna fuck up this bread.
This bread's good.
That's why
Very
it's here.
crunchy. All right. All right.
Very crunchy.
This is
Damn, that Merlot.
This is stuff I'll edit out. Is that light on the thing?
That Merlot cheese. Damn.
On the Zoom pod tracker.
The little like red one.
Yeah, there's a 4 and then there's a little red one. All right. I'm into recording.
We're having so much fun with the buttons.
Oh really?
I gotta say, guys, I think the Merlot cheese has been my favorite.
You like it?
No, has been my favorite.
Oh.
It's really good. It's delicious. Like, the other ones were honestly, it was a build up for me. The 3 milk one was good. You know, really pretty good actually. The other one was pretty great, and then this one was fucking phenomenal.
Are we recording right now? Because if
We are, but I'll cut this out.
all right, because I'm about to incriminate myself really bad. Back when I lived in Clinton at the apartments over there,
Gonna say.
when we were 21, when I lived with Eli, we used to shoplift handfuls of cheese. But we were like Robin Hood, right?
Only in Wisconsin.
We will steal the high end cheese and give to our friends. And we had photo shoots of like us holding the expensive cheese we stole from Woodman's or Walmart.
Why cheese specifically?
Oh, we love cheese. We love. I mean, you know how expensive like good cheese is? It's
Very.
like $15 for
It's
a
like
little
a few
block.
gallons of gas.
Very aware.
I had to go like that one movie.
Sironet. Ahorita estamos en, yo creo que en como unos 5 más minutos.
Gracias, René.
Gracias, René. Buena propina para René hoy.
Yeah, it's like the one movie, that French movie. It's a musical.
Woody Allen?
No, he steals a loaf of bread and they kill him. It's a
I
musical.
think that's most musicals.
La Resistance
Les
or something.
Miserables.
Les Miserables, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Les Miserables.
That was essentially that.
Mis.
Instead
Yeah.
of a loaf of bread, I stole cheese.
Fair.
I'm still confused on why you would steal so much cheese.
Because why would I pay employee-owned company $20 for a block of Parmesan?
Wait, where would you do this from?
Woodman's and Walmart.
You would literally steal the
It-
most expensive cheese.
It
Oh,
literally-
and then you would do it from an employee-owned company. You're a piece of shit. Why would I steal? You couldn't do it at Walmart or something.
It got pretty bad at Walmart that they changed the where the deli and the cheese section was,
Yeah.
because you used to have the cheese in the front.
Yeah.
They switched the sandwiches in the back and all that stuff.
Is that why?
And
I figured out why today. I was at the Beloit office.
but dead ass.
Where's the deli?
Yeah.
Where sells the bakery?
We hit it hard. I had
The deli's now on the back.
they had the cheese and the stuff in the front, and they switched it around in the one in Beloit. They switched it for like it's been like a couple of years now since they switched it, but
Everything's locked up. They have socks locked up.
This guy
oh
ruined
yeah, I
everything.
didn't. Oh, that wasn't me.
Yes.
I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm on evidence that was not me. I'm a fiend for cheese.
Did have it. Yeah. What do we think about the security board? What are you giving it out of 5 bros out of 5 bros?
Oh, I'd definitely give it.
Ooh,
You know what? 4.5 bros. If there was more selection of meats, I
4.5.
love my meats.
Okay.
true. Good point. Good point.
Juan out of 5 bros.
I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. Maybe a different preserve or some nuts.
Yeah.
You know, just to like elevate it a little bit. Some candied nuts, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. It was delicious. I was telling the gentleman that I found all 3 cheeses incredibly impressive. Like
Yeah.
the 3 milk one was really good, but that Merlot, geez Louise, that thing was delicious.
I'm gonna give it 3. I would even say 2.5.
Okay, go on.
Oh,
I think if you don't love cheese, maybe it's not.
This is a very cheese forward dish.
Right.
You
If
know
you love
what?
cheese, it's
Yeah.
great. If you don't like, if you can't have cheese like myself, or maybe you don't like cheese too much, I would say there's really not a lot on there for you to have besides the crackers. So, like you said, I think maybe some nuts on it would have been great.
Some more meats.
Or some
Candy
more
fruit,
fruits.
some more meats, or even just like some, put a little bit of cucumber on there.
Candied bacon.
More
Yeah.
inclusive. A more inclusive
Right,
charcuterie
exactly.
board.
For us
A
liberals.
vegan option.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you guys had vegan cheese, by the way?
No.
Don't. It's
Don't
it's
even
so
fuck with it.
fucking terrible.
Vegan cheese is
Actually,
good?
Alo,
I think it's horrendous.
I've had Alo make me like vegan cheese dishes where if it's like
Oh, a
hidden,
dish.
where if
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
used in the dish, it hides okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you use it in a dish, if you just have it on its own, it is so fucking bad.
I would never.
Sandwiches and like wraps. And
Yeah.
That might be different
Yeah.
than when you have like
Yeah.
Just straight from the block.
Yeah, just straight
Yeah.
from the block.
Yeah, when you try to make a charcuterie board out of
Yeah,
it.
it was not good. Not good.
What, you don't want this cashew nut?
Let's move on to the salad. This is a mango, prosciutto, mozzarella balls, and could someone remind me of the vinaigrette?
Champagne dressing.
Champagne dressing.
Or vinaigrette, correct.
There's a little bit of sesame seeds in here.
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts, that's what it is.
Pine nuts. Yes.
I love salad. I love a mixed green salad. I love starting off my dinner with a salad. Do you guys feel the same?
I
Oh, yeah, I
do
do
as well,
actually,
yeah.
No, it's always great.
I love a citrus forward dressing.
Yeah.
It adds some color to my life. That's for sure.
We're good. What's that?
Entrees are ready? You're good?
Fucking bring them out. Fuck it.
The schnitzel has red cabbage, which has been pickled.
Okay.
And then some spätzle, which is a dumpling, French green beans.
Which we call
also-
haricot vert.
Yes,
I fucking hate
for
that.
the fancy people.
Just call it green beans.
And then it has a lemongrass streak poured on top, or drizzled, I should say.
Okay.
The lamb shank is garlic mashed potato, a mint lamb reduction, and then a carrot coulis on top of that.
Carrot coulis. Ooh.
Oh, could you? I feel like a total new. What is a coulis again?
Coulis is, I believe, a reduction, right? It's
It
like
can
a
be reduced,
paste,
but
right?
it's more like a puree.
Okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, they take
Ooh,
the carrot,
fun.
they cook it down with some spices, and then they blend it to make kind of a puree sauce.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Beautiful. Well, I'm very excited to try. both.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry.
What kind of soup is this? Remind
This
me.
is a if I remember correctly, mushroom truffle.
Ooh, it's got mushrooms in it. I love soup. All right, I'm not double dipping. I haven't put it in my mouth yet.
Please put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
I feel like I'm at band camp again.
That looks delicious. It sounds crunchy.
It's the bread.
Oh.
The soup is so good. I think the soup is the best thing I've had so far.
Why'd you guys order soup?
What am I exactly looking at here? It's mushroom and
Mushroom truffle soup.
mushroom truffle.
Do we still
soup.
have a menu in the room?
Yeah, they took
No, we don't want to took it.
All right, I'm gonna skip this up and take the plate.
Put that down.
I'm a fiend for cheese.
What did you think about that soup?
I love that thing.
I think that soup might have been my favorite thing so far.
It was just savory on savory on savory, and I am
My
here for it.
goodness.
It's definitely revolutionary. It's very hearty, very filling.
That is
Yeah.
a mushroom puree.
No, mushroom truffle soup.
Yeah.
That is
Oh, that's what that was
so good.
Always delicious.
10 on 10 on 10.
5 to the power of 2.
I don't even think
bros.
we gave the salad a rating. What do we give the salad?
Yeah, what do we think
bros?
about
You
the
know.
salad as well?
I thought the salad was a good. It wasn't like groundbreaking, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 3.5 bros out of 5.
I thought it was a solid 4 once again. Like,
Yeah.
you know, out of all the salads, nice, tasteful. You got a little bit
Yeah.
of mango on there, a little bit of exoticness.
Yeah, the mango
Yeah.
did definitely like boost it up for me.
It did?
Yeah, spruce it up. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What about Juan Legend?
I would say I'm going to go, like, I kind of agree with you, 3.5.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range. It was good. It was good. But it wasn't, anything incredible, anything that you don't think you can't make at home, sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It was
Solid dressing though for a salad.
yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that you actually prefer a salad to not have a powerful dressing.
Yeah, I prefer when like a dressing is light, but it doesn't overtake the dish, which is why
Yeah.
I'm not like a giant fan of cream-based dressings like ranch or anything like that.
Same.
Caesar is like the only one that can sometimes win me over,
Right.
but
A good Caesar.
yeah, a good Caesar, yeah. But yeah, that's why I like vinaigrettes and like almost like acid-based salad dressings.
Out of 5 girls, salad.
Super producers over here.
For me, it was a 4.
Okay.
Adriana said 4.
Mine's a 3.
3.
Alo said 3.
Ooh.
Any bullet points ladies would add to that rating? Adriana, or if you want to go first.
I don't know. I like
The simplicity of it.
yeah.
Adriana liked that it was simple.
Yeah.
Alo, how about you?
Ooh, beautiful.
I didn't get any of the meat in it, so I didn't get.
Oh, that's a shame. We ate it all.
Okay. She didn't get enough protein in it. That was whoever served that. I think that was me. Damn.
And soup, what are we giving it? 5. I'm giving it a 5. That is one of the best soups I've had in my
That was a
fucking
great soup,
life.
Terry. Thank you.
I'm giving that soup 4 hammer and sickles. It was really good. It would, if I had to overthrow a government, I would run solely on that. My comrades and
That
I
would
would feast on pure soup, pure mushroom puree
Mushroom
soup. Hi, Terry.
Can I just mention that on our website, there's still a photo of you.
There is. I noticed that today.
Behind the bar.
That's what's up.
It's still your weird tattoo with your sleeves rolled up.
Put like a twist or something.
Yeah.
Manhattan or.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. That's
No.
great. I think that was when I was making a sidecar and I was expressing
I
an
think
orange
so.
into it.
Yeah. I saw that this morning and I was like, "Fuck, he's still on here." Not in a bad way,
They're
but
using my name, image, and likeness. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have
Exactly.
to like
yeah.
sue this shit out of them. Like those
Exactly.
We're going to
college
lawyer up
athletes.
soon.
Yeah. What out of soups did you guys already give your ratings?
I would give that a 4.5. I was kind of maybe like hoping for like a crunch element, maybe some sort of garnish on top, or like crispy fried onions or something like that. Just onions and mushrooms.
That
go
would
well.
have turned it down for me.
Not crispy, green onions when they're like crisped up, like something like that. I like that.
A
I
nice
would've found it.
crinkle green onion.
I just think it needed a little bit of
Yeah.
texture.
I
know?
disagree.
You think it's 5 out of 5?
I think it's 5 out of 5 as it is. I
I'm
don't think
saying
it needs anything else.
4.5. That's already a high rating.
Fuck that. I would have hated anything else added to that soup.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Solid 4.
I thought I was giving my rating. I didn't know that you
You're
were
wrong.
also involved in my rating.
You are wrong.
Everyone's opinion matters.
Exactly. Yeah, kill your wine so that we can.
¿Cómo se dice butthurt en español?
We're going to have to
190
You hated the soup?
detox
Why?
this.
Super producers did not like the soup.
It tastes exactly like the soup I make right now. And I don't like it. You know the mushroom soup?
Yeah, it does taste like that. Yeah.
It's just like that.
Old country,
Yours
old world.
yours is like more creamy though, and more going
You both
on.
hated the soup.
I do not like it. I feel like it could come out of a can.
Yeah.
Like the Campbell's.
Wow.
It was a very thick, almost like pasty. Yeah.
That's.
But I mean, I still enjoyed it
liked it.
thoroughly. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I liked it too.
Campbell's, hit me up if you make that shit.
When we're destroying capitalism together, Louis, sipping away on our grill.
You got a Manhattan and then a glass of red wine.
Oregon Pinot Noir.
Do you want us to roll it around in the camera?
Yep.
Bienvenidos a Comendo con Bro Tastes.
Wow.
Did I
Okay,
say
we're
that
good.
right? Comendo?
Low technical difficulty, but yeah, no, I love the lamb though.
Yeah, that one was delicious.
The lamb was super good.
As far as the schnitzel, honestly, that's the best tasting wiener I've had. That's like, it's so full,
Are you sure?
so dry. That's the chitzel.
What about your college days?
Well, when you're a college student, you're only making,
You gotta make ends
$1.99
meet.
for Frank's Bowl Park dogs.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
you gotta make ends meet.
Come on, man. You just microwave there.
Oh.
You on the go?
Yeah.
I'm not always on the go.
But if you are, a little bit of schnitzel.
Oh, this is the upgraded version of that. Oh my god, this is delicious. I wish I could carry this on the go with me
This
as
is
I
like if
speak.
a hot dog went to college.
Like I see where you guys are coming from with more of a lemon reduction. Like give it a
Yeah.
little bit of
Dude, even
nice
like I
gliding
know it's
taste to it.
Yeah, even like a lemon per blanc on top would have been good.
Like a hint of a
Very
Bordelaise,
light,
like
yeah.
red wine beef reduction sort of thing.
Right.
Anything.
And that's where the lamb shake does step up.
Really, just like blew it out of the
Yeah.
water with the carrot coulis
Oh yeah.
and the garlic whipped potatoes. I mean, it was fantastic. I thought
Yeah,
lamb
this
was-
sort of like clear brown gravy sauce that it was served with as
Yeah.
well was delicious. And like you said, the garlic mash
was
just
fantastic.
flavor on flavor on flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome.
And the meat was tender too.
Speaking of red wine,
Ooh.
we have a Oregon red wine here, and I'm excited to try it.
Please do. We'll try
have-
these other ones.
We have a Manhattan
is
and
the,
an old fashioned. Cheers.
I believe you
Cheers,
have
everyone. I've got an improperly mixed Manhattan with all the ingredients at the bottom.
the. It's just like I am an old fashioned man.
Sorry, listeners. This is probably very annoying to you. It's very annoying to me as well.
It's very unmixed. Wow.
Oh, it's
Here,
delicious.
here, let's pass it to the right. Let's pass it to our right, and then we'll all give our final thoughts.
A little bit heavy on the bitters, but that was very good.
That old fashioned definitely does need to be mixed more. It tastes like I would feed this to my children. Not very sweet.
Tastes like, yeah.
I'll wait to get my final thoughts on the Manhattan.
Oh wow.
What are your final thoughts? You took a giant sip, man.
What do you mean I took a giant sip?
The that red wine though, that
That
was
went
good.
down a lot after I give it to you.
No, it
That's
didn't.
fine. That's fine. I'm just surprised that your big sip is that big. You know, your first sip is that big.
What is olives in this? Black cherries? Wow, this is good.
Oh, this red wine.
This
is really
Manhattan.
All right.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
All right. Now that, which one should we break down first?
nice. Start with the wine.
I would love to. The Oregon wine, that's the one from Oregon, right?
Is it Pinot Noir?
The Pinot Noir?
Was it a Pinot Noir, Luis?
Yeah,
I-
because you had the Pinot Grigio, and I was complaining about that. The boot tasting wine.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the opposite of that. Wow, stellar. 5 out of 5, bros. In fact, I'm willing to break the rules and go 10 out of 10, bros. Like I know I said some,
taking it too far.
I've said some bad things about Oregon and their white supremacy ways, but if they're gonna produce wine like this,
I would look the other way for that.
I'll go Gandhi. I'll turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
Is that
I'll turn
Gandhi
the
or
other
is that
cheek.
MLK? Either way, it's very
Gandhi.
good.
I think that's a different Middle Eastern hippie. But yeah.
It's got notes of coffee. It's very medium body. I mean, you can tell just from like the body of it. It's very easy to, you can look through it still without it being completely clear.
And it got a nice festive color, even for the holiday season. Like,
It is
I
a
would
fun
love
color.
to bring
It is
this
a really
up.
fun color.
It's not too red. It's very light purple, but not so much so like a heavy Cabernet.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's very easy to drink. You could whip this out like at a dinner party, and I think people would love it.
Oh yeah,
I think it's like extremely fruity as well. But
Yeah.
it's layered. It's not like a fruit bomb.
No, exactly.
It's, fruity. It has some like allspice or like cocoa, like
Yeah.
you're saying. Like, yeah, I think it's really good.
little hints of coffee, like you said.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
it's got a coffee nose. It's not too dry. It's got a lot of tannins in it, which is nice. Very keeps your mouth very refreshed after the sip, and ultimately, I think it's great. Especially if you're having something alongside it, the way we are now with like our
Yeah.
entree.
Pinot Noir is a great choice.
I think that is a good option to just like not overpower.
A really good people pleaser.
Yeah, exactly. What about the Manhattan? How do we feel about the Manhattan?
I thought it was
Strong.
I'm gonna
I'd
give
say
it
it's strong.
a 2.5 bros out of bros.
I'm gonna give it a 1. I think their proportions are all fucked up on this.
Yeah.
I think it's too much alcohol, way too much bitters, and then a splash of vermouth.
Boys, Manhattans don't have anything but alcohol.
No, I
Manhattan
know, but I
can't be
think
too strong.
I'm sorry. Too much of the base liquor. And I think they could have.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was too much bitters,
It definitely has way too many bitters.
and I didn't think it had enough vermouth.
It feels like it hasn't. Exactly.
There we go.
The bitters are too much, not enough vermouth, and maybe like it could have used a little bit, like another half ounce of whiskey,
Like honestly,
just to like balance it out.
if you're alone for any holiday season and you really hate life, this is a drink to go for because
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
strong.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
That's probably
very
why we
bitter,
like it.
like my soul.
That's why we
Very
like
bitter.
For
it.
all my single fathers out there who are
This is a drink for you, my man.
spending Christmas alone.
If you're balding before like 21, this is the drink for you.
The Manhattan.
Yeah, this ain't the Manhattan. This is the man. Call me a cab. Because after this, I'm fucked. Yeah, it's a little tough. The old fashioned though.
That was good.
Everyone's favorite cocktail in the room.
What?
All right, I'm
Trash.
alone. I'm alone on that.
No, I liked it. It's got the very strong orange zest to it. It's got
Yeah.
the right mixture of alcohol so you can get party up
I think-
and enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that is made perfectly.
It was all right.
I think it's made perfectly.
It was all right.
If I had to go in order,
Well, tell us why you think it's all right.
It's a little sweet. I was expecting the classic one, not Sprite.
that's right.
This is Wisconsin style.
Well, okay,
To
what is the
anybody who's
classic,
unaware, Wisconsin
old fashioned?
Okay,
drinks the diabetes version.
walk
of
us
old-fashions.
through how you make an old fashioned.
An old fashioned is 2 ounces of whiskey, either rye or bourbon, and usually 0.5 or 0.25 ounces of simple syrup or raw sugar water, demerara syrup. After that, you would throw in a few dashes of your favorite bitters, cocoa, angostura, whatever you want to go with. And that's your old fashioned. You stir that in a glass, give it like 20 seconds of stirring, and you pour it out. You add the correct amount of water in there with the ice, and that's your old fashioned.
But how do you make it taste like Sprite?
What we got
though?
over here was cherries and orange, a little bit of sugar.
Yeah.
And then they squeeze it and crush it at the bottom, and then
Muddle it. It's pronounced muddle.
Muddle. Thank you. Thank you.
It's
please.
from the process of all that, I appreciate it, right? I appreciate the long, mysterious process you have to go through to make a good.
It's not a very long or sturdious process at all.
From the sounds of it, just put Sprite and this and
Yeah, and then
alcohol.
after they
I
add the
prefer
brandy, they add Sprite.
Yeah.
Thus ruining it all.
the Wisconsin.
Yeah,
old
this is
fashioned.
the diabetes old
This is a
fashioned.
very much dive bar style old fashioned, which
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy.
Yeah.
I prefer a sweeter old fashioned
Yeah.
much more than I prefer like a hard old fashioned because you know what? There's going to be a controversial take.
That's what we're here for, man.
I think Joe Biden isn't running the country. I think it's actually Joe Machin. And let's all be honest. I mean, he decided not to vote on the
Dude, that's true.
Build Back
Joe
Better.
Manchin is the
Yeah,
president.
Joe Montana, you
Let's
son
be
of a
honest.
bitch.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
Joe Montana.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch.
Joe Montana. The quarterback for the-
Controversial take. I prefer old fashions that are made with the maraschino cherries, which are the lighter red ones, over the Luxardos because I think that sweetness aspect is what I'm looking for in an old fashioned. I don't like an old fashioned that's like dark cherries, dark whiskey, and then soda. Like I want it to be this.
There's no soda in a regular old fashioned.
club soda.
There's no club soda. It's
Well,
like a Manhattan.
There should be regular soda.
literally like
what
a
we're
Manhattan.
What
saying.
are you talking
The
about?
cherryness, the sweetness.
Every
of
old
it.
fashioned I've ever made, I've added either soda or Sprite.
You're doing it wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. The old fashions we make are from like 100-year-old bar books.
Wow, this
I
is
don't
gonna.
need-
We're gonna break up.
This aggressiveness from the other side of this table.
It's not aggressive. I'm just letting you know the facts.
That is false.
It is what it is.
Every old
You're
fashioned.
doing it wrong. You think you're doing it wrong because you're kind of like mishmashing both a regular one and a Wisconsin style.
Don't tell him he's doing it
That's-
wrong.
that's-
He's not that
But
guy.
we are in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Isn't that what people
but,
want?
But the majority of the country, like if you as a Wisconsinite go to Florida or New York,
Fuck Florida.
or
Fuck New York.
Maryland,
Fuck Maryland.
Texas,
Fuck
any
Texas.
of these states, like
Fuck 'em.
Louisiana,
Fuck
you order
Louisiana.
an old fashioned, you're gonna get something that looks like a Manhattan and not something that looks like this.
Pretty sure
And
Louisiana
they're not
old fashioned is
gonna
made
add-
with swamp water.
And they're not gonna add club soda or Sprite for the most part.
I want club soda or Sprite.
That's fine, but that's a different
I
drink.
love Sprite.
But that's an old fashioned.
It's bastardized old fashioned, and that's what it is, and that's fine, and that's fine. It just is what it is.
Well, I like it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I like it
call
too.
me a
I
bastard.
like it too.
I'll tell you
I like
what.
it too.
Old fashioned hour, more like.
Acábatelo.
That's not bad.
Luis, do you want
guys.
some? Whose phone is that?
Oh, can I take this to my dog? Damn, dude. She go
Dude.
nuts in this.
There we go.
When I die, I can't take it to the dude today. I told Adriana this, but mid curl set, and this guy. I got my headphones in, right, and I was like, "What?" Like he looked past me, and he keeps looking at me. So I'm like, is he asking like if I'm done or what's going on? So I stop what I'm doing, and I'm like, take my headphones out, and he goes, "Oh, how's it going?"
That was what.
How's it going?
Set. I'm like, yeah, good afternoon.
Did you know them before? Have you met them
I've
before?
never seen this man
No.
ever in my life. I'm a 5 to 6 p.m. gym goer
Mm-hmm.
because of my my day job. So it was
You're in the rush hour.
I'm at the rush hour
Yeah.
in the afternoon. I very, very, very rarely go any time before that. Like it has to be like a holiday or I'm working from home, like it was today, or
Special occasion.
PTO or something. And dude, literally mid set, he's like, and I'm like, what?
You can't take a hint.
How's it going? And I'm like, yeah, good afternoon. Put it back in, and then I'm like, that made me more angry. Which, I got to congratulate him because he did make me have a better workout. Because for like 30 minutes after that, I was like, what a fucking dumb asshole. like, who interrupts someone?
How is it going?
Yeah. Tell you. Yeah.
How dare you be fucking courteous?
It's the fact that he kept looking at me that made me think that he needed a response.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
I'm like,
you
does
take
he
the hint, right?
Yeah, does he want the weight? Does he want
Yeah.
the bench? Like, what does he want?
No, yeah, that's natural. You're in a gym.
Right, and
It's
I'm like,
rush hour.
like,
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, I just noticed that your jacket is like a Hawaiian shirt and the jean jacket had a baby.
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's very festive.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was a denim jacket, but
It
wow.
kind of is. It's like Juan said, it's a denim / like Hawaiian themed, but I
Yeah.
love it. Because I was doing some Christmas shopping because this is our Christmas dinner episode, and I saw this and I'm like, nah, this one's for me.
Gotta
This is
treat
a gift
yourself
to-
out.
to
Yeah.
Poppy.
It's always the most difficult when you're like doing Christmas shopping and then you're like, every like 3 gifts, you're like, I think I've earned one. I think this one's for me.
For a while there, it was almost dangerous to wear Hawaiian shirts because of like all the protests and the Charlottesville.
Charlottesville?
Yeah, there we go. The
Because Proud Boys use
Yeah, exactly, the-
Hawaiian shirts as their like, uniforms.
the electric boogaloo or whatever
we
the
do.
hell.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
At least you found a good loophole around it.
Yeah, exactly. Gentlemen, do you want to kill the Manhattan, the wine, or the old fashioned?
I'll
You
kill
go.
the Manhattan since I'm the only one that even.
You can definitely pick.
Either one, man. It's up to you. You pick. I'm gonna close my eyes. All right, you close the wine.
I feel bad
Cheers,
for calling out Oregon for
Cheers.
its white supremacy, so I'll make up for it right now.
For dessert, we're actually having a gin fizz. It
Gin
is
fizz.
Belvedere, lemon juice, Saint Germain, and
Beefeater.
You got the gin wrong.
it's beef.
Beefeater.
Beefeater, not Belvedere. Oh,
Oh, they said that.
Belvedere's vodka.
oh, we'll restart. No, Beefeater. They make a gin.
I thought you said the gin was from Belvedere, Illinois. I didn't know there was.
We'll
a,
restart.
Okay, yep.
Juan, take it away.
take it away.
Beefeater, London dry gin, some lemon juice.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Simple syrup.
We'll start over.
We're talking about the gin and fizz. Perhaps we should say
All
the
right,
gin and fizz.
starting over now. Ladies and gentlemen, for our dessert today, we're going to be drinking a martini. It
Ooh.
happens to be a lemon Saint Germain martini with a little bit of fizz, of course. This one happens to have some Beefeater, lemon juice, simple syrup, and as well as Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. I'm going to guess that the fizz comes from some Prosecco. That's typically how they add that in there.
Give it a
But let's-
sparkling
or
feel
maybe
to
some
it.
cava. But yeah, let's go ahead and give that a try.
Juan, take the first. Juan, I say you take the first.
Wow.
Vola.
Pura vida.
Wait, do it again. Pretend it's your first time.
I think you're gonna come here often.
That was delicious. That is delicious. The elderflower is very prominent, but it's very well balanced.
Viva la raza. Oh my gosh.
Awesome, Eddie. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero.
Wow. Ooh. Ouchie mama.
First of all, it looks fantastic. I mean, look at that.
Look at that
Good
color.
body to it.
It tastes delicious, honestly. That's a really good cocktail.
For a gin and fizz.
Ooh, I love the elderflower.
It tastes really good, in my opinion.
Wow, that is amazing. Let's talk about dinner as a whole.
Yeah, what did you guys think about dinner today?
Well,
dinner back at the Geneva Inn.
Let's talk
now
about-
known as the Grandview.
Yeah, let's talk about everything that we had and kind of summarize it. So we started off with charcuterie board. We had a salad, and then we had 2 entrees, schnitzel, and lamb.
We had a
Don't leave out my soup, man.
We
Don't
also
leave
had
out my soup.
cream of mushroom soup.
prosciutto and mango salad.
That everybody was talking down on until they tried it.
I loved the soup. I was wondering why we ordered soup, and then I had that, and I'm like, this shit's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I
This
actually
is a
really
good
love
sharing
soup.
option.
Yeah, it's a terrible sharing option, but no. So this restaurant really, I think it's not for like a casual night. It's definitely more for like
Special occasion.
right. If you want to do something a little bit more pricey,
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to do like birthday, anniversary, or maybe you just want to go on a nice date, then this
Yeah.
is
Make
definitely
a
the
good
place.
first impression.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
definitely the place to go. And ultimately, I think that my expectations were met. I think some of the
Yeah.
items that we had were definitely a little bit more upper echelon. It wasn't just like, all right, just some bullshit on a plate.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell that there was like a lot of love and like craft going
Correct.
into the food.
Which is not something you always get when you go to an expensive restaurant. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just expensive ingredients and a basic dish.
Yeah, depending who's in the back there, they just throw it on the plate and not give a crap.
Sometimes
Leave.
they've been serving the same menu for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
sometimes it's the same proteins, and then they just mix up the sauces.
And they start slightly going up in price, and they start blaming inflation and then the lack of the workforce. When in
Yeah.
reality,
Are we referring to a specific restaurant, maybe?
no.
No.
What?
We have definitely not compared this other restaurant to.
Use that. We
Yeah.
can't use that the name of that restaurant.
No.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
It's an elevated chain restaurant. That's what we should say.
Yeah.
But no, this there was a few times that I came here because this is obviously where we all met,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and
We were part of the first initial wave of
exactly.
workers.
And
Yeah.
what they've done with the remodel is fantastic. What they've done with the food is fantastic, and I'd be very willing to come back.
I was most impressed by some of the small details today. Like
I agree completely.
specifically,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed as weird as it sounds. I really enjoyed the bread, that the butter had some sort of infused herbal elements in
Yeah.
there. I really enjoyed the choice in cheeses. I was taken back by the choice in cheeses.
Oh yeah, blown away.
It was just delicious. The Merlot, the truffle cheddar, and the 3 milk Mexican cheese. They kind of took a chance going for it, but it was extremely solid. I love that. I like all those choices in there, except for as we said earlier, it's definitely a cheese forward dish. If you don't like that, stay away.
Honestly, if I wasn't in company of my good friends, I would have pigged out like a truffle pig on that cheese. Just it was so good. The grapes and the jam to it. Come on now. Are you guys kidding me? A little bit of prosciutto, a little bit
Was
of
that your standout? What was all of our standout dishes?
the standard.
The standout. What was the standout?
Oh, the
of the
standout.
night for
Oh,
you?
even the standard. The standout of the whole meal, honestly, had it been the lamb chop. It was
Lamb
a perfect
shank.
the lamb shank. Lamb shank. It was a perfect combination of this beautiful ride of sweetness and gruel from the soup. It was a good soup.
Yeah.
Good gruel. I love gruel.
What would you say your favorite drink was?
God damn, this gin and fizz took it away.
Yeah,
Took it away. That Oregon wine.
I enjoy his drink choices as well.
Yeah, to me, it's the gin fizz. I wish you would start out the night with this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give us your or take it away again. You were talking about how you like the gin fizz as your cocktail of the night or your drink of the night.
For me, the standout dish was the soup, just because it's something that was so unexpected and something that really just, like for a soup, especially before an entree. Like you want it to be simple but great, and that soup was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was definitely my standout dish. And for cocktail, I wish you would have started off the night with the gin fizz. I think ultimately it's a very like easy on the mouth cocktail, but still so good that you can like, damn, like I might have another one.
Yeah.
You know, like
you could definitely put away a few of these.
you can, Juan, what about you? Dish and cocktail.
I'm gonna piggyback on what you guys said on the cocktail. I think this is like the strong winner, but I would say that Oregon Pinot Noir was a very strong, solid number 2. That thing blew me away a little bit.
Sure.
Like it was this incredible ruby color. It was very fruity and it was very layered. It was a little bit of spice, cocoa.
Yeah.
You know, like it just captures all the elements that you're kind of looking for in a wine, you know?
Actually, both wines today I thought were really good selections. I
Yeah.
thought the white wine.
Yeah, you're right.
The white wine was very intricate without being like dry or just.
It was like intricate without being like too much or being like bougie. You know?
Sometimes you have a white wine and you're like, this is a lot. And sometimes it can like you have buttery Chardonnays where you're like, this is a lot and I don't necessarily like it. Like they're doing too much.
Yep.
Whereas the wine we had today was very minerally, it's still medium body. It wasn't dry. It was fantastic. And then, like you said, the Oregon Pinot Noir, I thought had a very good nose to it and didn't take away from anything we were eating at the table.
Yeah, those were delicious.
Yeah.
Both of the wines. This cocktail was delicious. But as far as my dish, I'm gonna stick with Old Faithful. Since I know I'm gonna go home and look up these cheeses, I'm gonna stick with my charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing impressed me a lot. Like I'm probably literally gonna in the future look for Merlot cheese. Like I have had it before, but this one impressed me more than other ones I've ever had.
I got a good contact on cheese if you need some. But
let's give it to our producers who are off mic. What do we think about the dish, and what do we think about a cocktail of standout?
I didn't personally have a cocktail, but my favorite dish was probably the salad.
The salad. And
Super producer Alo.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't really like anything.
Oh, super picky, Alo.
I agree. There's nothing that like I think personally I would have rushed. I was trying to be nice, but
So if this was like a first impression
we'll
coming
cut
here,
that
you
out.
would be not impressed.
I don't think we can use that on the final take. Okay.
the lamb was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, the lamb was good.
The lamb was good.
I'm a fiend for cheese.